everybody. It's the program.
True so far.
False.
Well, once a day, every day, we turn on the machines and we start talking.
False.
For about an hour. A little bit over an hour, maybe.
I think I'm gonna say it's an hour right on the hour. No more, no less.
Well,
right on. At least we try for that. I don't know if it's going the best like that. Are we doing a whole hour? Are we doing a little bit less than an hour? Are we doing a little bit more than an hour? You tell us. Sometimes I think that the breaks, they don't count, so then we're not even doing a whole hour, doing 58 minutes or something like that. So.
But we could be engaged in conversation a little bit before or a little bit after the taping of the show.
It's true.
Who knows whether or not we engaged in that conversation before the program?
Not really. Not today. Some days we just walk in here and we start the thing. I don't even say hi. I don't even know if did we say hi today.
No. Well, I had my earphones on.
Yeah, I think we didn't even say hi. So when you're turning on the thing, we're talking. Me and Carl here. We're saying hi to each other. So hi, Carl. How you doing today?
Hey there. I'm doing right. All right. Or good.
You're doing right. I'm doing wrong.
Oh man. Already.
Yeah.
Oh, down the tubes or up the tubes we go. But it's okay.
Which way are we traveling through the tubes?
I'm not sure, but I could say for, because we had a review or a re-review of yesterday's episode, that it went over like 15 minutes because we had a technical glitch. I think I remember today's episode, somehow to be walking.
Did that remind you?
Somehow it reminded me, so is that right? Is today walking?
Walking. I think it is walking, and that's... I know why we would choose that. Sometimes I think, why are we choosing the themes that we are? But this one, I remember because you and you're walking.
I'm so honored to be here, to have this acceptance speech. Or to be known as the community walker throughout Olympia. No, there's probably other people.
Walking's not really special.
Oh,
so I don't think you deserve an award for doing regular things.
Well, it might be somewhat special No, because I'm going against the grain of, it's like...
it's not special.
Well...
It's okay to do it. It doesn't need to be special. That shouldn't be something that you are trying to get at. I don't think it's hard to do that.
Okay, but...
You're special. Okay, Carl, fine. You're a special person. You're an individual, and you're a special person. There's nobody quite like you. That's not... You're not special.
Well, maybe or maybe not, but well, I mean, yeah, but you have asked me personally, at the end when we're walking, Carl, why don't you get a bike or whatnot?
Yeah, that's true. Why don't you get a bike?
I kind of allow myself to well, the real reason is that there is an entrepreneur out there somewhere that wants to build cardboard bikes within the next year or 3 years or whatever.
On the cardboard bikes.
And yeah, I mean, I am, because I could get a traditional bike and have the gears be oiled like every 6 months, or tires rotated, or
rotated my tires.
Yeah, but what I'm telling myself is the oil dependency has to stop.
But you drive.
And I do drive, but I don't drive religiously or quite so much often enough anymore.
Biking is good for the environment. It's not bad.
Well, so is walking, but
you have or
jogging, and so.
Yeah, I'm not driving, I guess, but I would drive. I'm not against driving or anything, but how far do you walk today?
Yeah,
you walking far still?
Yeah, if I'm walking if I can get to downtown Olympia, and there's not a whole lot of like rain coming down or whatnot, precipitation, I would rather want to walk. It's just, it's how things tend to be in my life. People would say, "Oh, but your rubber soles also have oil in them," and that could be true, but it's just kind of or really expensive to operate a car, maybe a little bit more than it needs to be, in terms of like driver's insurance and this and that and the other, and trying to pay for coolant and oil change and
car stuff.
Yeah, brakes and whatnot. It's I don't think it's really all that necessary. To of course to maintain the car, but to have a car, if you can just dedicate yourself, okay, all I need to do is just walk 3 or 15 blocks or whatever. I don't know to what degree people can
you
get
still
by.
Totally drive everywhere though.
Well, I drive on the weekends for sure, but during the weekdays, I noticed that Harrison Avenue and 4th Avenue and 5th Avenue get kind of busy with...
Is that how you do it, though? You don't drive at all on the weekdays?
No, I don't drive specifically on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday.
Those are no drive days for you?
Yeah.
Like on the calendar or something? Or like,
well,
today I'm not driving.
Well, the reason for that is because like there's a Buddhist meditation in downtown Olympia, and I could certainly park my car. There's a parking space out behind the post office in downtown Olympia, but I kind of feel that parking space is only entitled to consumers or clients of Capital Recovery Center, and I go there like 4 times a week, and so I think that I'm entitled to use that parking space whenever. But like on a Wednesday, sometimes the parking is a hassle, especially during Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, when I want to be around the Buddha Center. There's no real good parking for me to park. There's a restaurant that the Buddha Center lies within that city block, and I don't feel that it's really advantageous for me to park at Capital Recovery Center, because I would need to go back, walking back to my car like at 9 o'clock at night. I'm usually done with Buddhist meditation at 9 o'clock, and so there's just a lot of backing and walking back and forth. I would rather want to just walk down there in the morning and continue on to the CRC in the middle afternoon, and on Wednesdays continue back from CRC to the Buddha Center. There's 2 different meditations on Wednesday, and carry on from the Buddhist meditation to back to my general neighborhood after Buddhist meditation on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. And I don't know, it's just part of my schedule. Well, as I say, I can drive wherever, and I can park my car wherever, but the fact that I need to kind of walk back to pick up my car, or whatever, or because parking is so limited around the Buddhist Center, it's not really advantageous for me, I believe, to just continue parking at Capital Recovery Center if I got enough time to transport myself by feet. Yeah. The bus, I'm not really so motivated to kind of accept or take as well, because it seems to... How did a rock get on the coffee table? It doesn't seem to benefit me so much. I found one,
go.
But that's cool.
Benefit you
More is
in
always
what?
better.
Exercise?
Well, I know that the 41 gets littered with a whole bunch of people during, Evergreen State College when, they got classes.
Yep.
And you could probably say, Carl, they don't have classes right now. But to make it a habit that in the pinch, you go to 41 and it's like a sardine can. I don't even really want to mentally go there. I want to rely on my feet. Well, it's not that I'm people phobic, but I think that I should just allow my space for other people, and if other people are so tightly have a tight need for a Buddha or for a bus ride, they should have that bus ride. Me, not so much.
There's plenty of room on the bus. I've never seen anybody be not let on the bus because of overcrowding. But let's play the dice game. You have a pen?
I do.
We're going to write number down on our hands between 1 and 6. We're trying to visualize the future. We're going to see if we can do it. Yeah, I never walk anywhere because I have a bike, so I always bike. Because it takes less energy and it's straight out your from your body, I guess, so no need gas. Mango, here we go. Six. Team Terra, I lost.
I did too. I was trying to keep things a little bit mixed up, so yeah, I'll just have to see how this episode plays out as things continue on.
We got a voicemail. Here it is. 509 area code. I'm not sure who it is.
That might be east of the Cascades.
Hey, program. I was thinking, damn, it would be cool if you guys had like a taxi service that could pick you up and be a guest or whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for it?
Because most of the time I want to go on the show, but I just have this like a hang up about driving, Hang up's a weird word to describe something that you're hung up about,
Yeah.
Like you're hung up about something means that you're like, disagree with it or whatever, or you have an aversion towards it. This is a more formal way to say it. I have an aversion towards driving.
Ride the bus.
I have a hang up about driving.
Get a bike.
Hang up isn't that word just from the telephone? Like, oh, they hung up on me. Oh, they, hang up. But then that probably traces back even further to like the cowboy days, and they're like hanging people and shit.
It's vestigial
like Salem witch
clicker
trials
phones,
and shit, like hanging people. Just like, man, that guy's hung up. That meant he was hanging from a fucking rope from his neck, Like, that guy had the real hang up. Whatever. All right, take it easy, program.
Well, here, let's call Jacob back. Yeah, ride your bike or walk, Jacob. You can make it to the program. It's not that far. Or actually, I don't know where he is, and I don't know where we are. So, how far do you walk? What's the longest walk? You ever go hiking? Where do you eat peanuts?
Well,
Greetings.
Jacob.
hey there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. I thought that sounded like a message machine for a minute there.
A Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should have a message greeting that just fools people.
Yeah,
you know?
they have those. Jacob,
Yeah.
you can, I think if I know where you are, you can walk or bike to the program.
I mean, it's pretty far right now, anyways. Is it starting? Am I on the show?
Yeah, we're on the show.
Yeah, it's pretty far, really. Yeah, I need a butler, you know, I need a car.
Yeah.
I need to just say, like, yeah, I'll have the car drive me there, you know.
Yeah.
I want one of those cars that is self-driving, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like a Google car or something?
Yeah. Those Google cars, I can just say, take me to New York City, and they'll drive me, and I could lie in the back seat.
Yeah, that's
I
far.
really need one of those. Yeah, it'd be a few days, but I mean, if somebody else is driving, it could be pretty good.
Yeah, just space out and sit in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about walking today. Actually, you could get a taxi too. You know, an actual taxi, because you said you should get a taxi service, but they have those already. The taxi services exist.
Really?
What about driving? Do you not want to do? You like the physical, like you're like tired, you're feeling like lazy?
Yeah. A lot of it's submerging. I know I'm a fairly intelligent human being, you know, but I'm kind of a spacey person. I don't really like just being in charge of a 2-ton machine that could crash into another 2-ton machine.
Yeah, that's scary.
Because yeah, I'm pretty introspective, you know, so I don't want to like be spacing out at the wrong time and try to merge or turn or something and crash into somebody just because I'm having an idea, you know.
Yeah, it's extremely dangerous, and you're really risking the lives of you and everybody around you every time you drive.
Yeah, seriously. And they have, you know, weed's legal in Washington now, and they have these, you know, DUI laws and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But really, it's not necessarily the potheads or the drunks I'm worried about, though I'm worried about them too. It's you know, old people on their prescription pills, or it's you know, teenagers on their antidepressants or whatever, and they're all driving too, and they're all on some weird substance too that's messing with their head. And,
who knows what state of mind anybody's in, but maybe also the kids are texting and driving.
Yeah. People are texting all the time. I read a statistic that it was like, you know, 3,000 people died in 2012 from texting and driving.
3,000
just
people
in America. Yeah.
I know. Somebody ran into me when they were texting and walking on the sidewalk. they weren't looking up, and they just hit me. They were walking on the street and I didn't say anything. I was just like, whoa, and then they just like full on ran right into me, and then they're like, oh, and they didn't even really say anything. They were really immersed in what they're doing.
Yeah, I heard that you know, people when they text, they you know, you say something to someone and then they have 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however long they want to think about how they want to reply. That's so different from normal conversation where you say something and then they respond, or you say something and then they respond. So people in our generation and the younger generations, their brain is actually getting weaker in that area that responds quickly to conversation.
Whoa.
So in these younger generations, it's kind of like if you say something to them and in real life and want to actually think of something.
Yeah.
Because we're used to like chatting, email, and texting, and so we have 5 minutes to think about it usually, or 10 or 15 or whatever.
Yeah, I think I must have a very strong talking brain part.
Yeah, you have to be a talk show host.
Yeah, you don't think so, but then I just heard the phrase talking brain part, so maybe I don't have a very strong one.
The talking brain part, yeah.
Well, you don't want to get on the calendar, and then you got to plan yourself to get over here somehow anyway.
Oh, yeah, I really want to get on the calendar, but it's so hard for me to know what I'm going to feel like in the future, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's whim-based, huh? For you. Oh, hey, it's info time.
No, it's info
All right,
time.
I have to go.
Bye.
Here are
Some
answers to some
uncertainty.
frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show on the radio that's recorded right here in Thurston County every day of the week or a year. It airs every night, 11:30 p.m. on Channel 22 and 2 a.m. on Low Power FM at 2 a.m. Each episode broadcasts a week after we're taped. If you're watching this on TV at 11:30 p.m., this episode taped of the same day of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on .com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program.
And you can watch every episode on the program on .com.
.org. Or
YouTube.com.
Yeah.
This .com, man. It's all the internet. Check it out.
Man.
I'm looking at the calendar here again just because we were talking about calendar with Jacob, and we need to get some more theme days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, after tomorrow, we're not going to have the week be a week ahead, so we got to get back to it. But today's August 1st for us.
My mind just kind of sparked up with an idea.
Yeah.
So when I was reading the transcript for the info time, every day of the month, for the previous year, and I was like thinking, but what about leap years? So maybe we could talk about leap years.
You want to talk about leap year in this year?
Yeah.
Leap years, all right. That's gonna be on let's put leap years on a Tuesday. Okay, so the next couple next themes we have today is walking. Tomorrow is cephalopod.
Which is like crustaceans from the ocean, or
I have no idea. We'll have to ask other people. And then Sunday is office supplies.
Yeah.
And then Monday is pseudoscience.
Oh boy.
And then magazines on Tuesday.
Yes.
And then magic. And then camping, guns on Friday, baking on Saturday, and then gambling on Sunday.
Yeah.
So then we have another Monday. Oh, somebody's texting us. Who is this guy that keeps texting us? Oh, I think it's like Kid. Inner Peace on Channel 22. I don't know about calling this kid back, but I guess we will anyway. I think he's like... I don't know if we ever actually talked to this kid before. Is this a guy that was like making funny jokes?
I'm not sure. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, I'm looking. I think it's all text from this guy.
Now he's frightened.
Wait, I guess gonna go to his voicemail and see what he says. I think he's a little kid. Oh yeah. So what do you think for Monday? The next Monday.
So
Hi, reached me. I'm not able to come to the phone right now, so leave me a message and I'll get back to you maybe.
Oh,
All right. Hope you're having a great day.
I think it may actually be a woman. I thought it was like a preteen. Hello, caller. It's us on the program. Thanks for texting.
But
you can call on the phone.
We rather prefer that you talk and come on the program, at least for a conversation,
Leave some voicemails.
rather than to just text us.
Well, texting is fine too, but leave voicemails and you can get your voice on TV. But maybe you don't want to do that, and maybe you're doing the whole like. Maybe you don't call people. Do you call people at all, or is it all text? Probably these days.
Well, thanks for trying to engage us or trying to participate.
Here we go.
But I would say something maybe science related, since
Oh yeah.
Dan is all about science.
He likes what are those rovers? What's
Yeah.
that thing that he's always talking about?
Yeah.
Curiosity, or what's the other one? The new
Um.
one? It's like
I'm not sure.
I'm not learning from Dan. He says, like, what's it called? I don't remember that satellite, that one satellite that it's going out there, but maybe there's just those space or how about just space? I don't know if we have that yet. Astronomy with Dan. And then leap years, and then we needed some more after that, so I don't know what that person did. Maybe telephones? Or we use the phones? Telephones. How come they don't call it TP? You know, they call TVs, telephones, TPs.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a thought. Early thoughts from telephone day. Here we go, we're calling Freddie on that telephone anyway. And then how about dessert? Yeah?
Sure.
How do you feel about that? Dessert or desert? How do you spell dessert? You know how they're close?
I think dessert has 2 S's.
Dessert, okay.
And desert has 1 S.
Hey,
And
program.
how about deserts?
Sure.
Hey, do you know what the difference between the spelling of dessert and desert is?
Yeah. The way you can remember this is that dessert, you want to have, you want to go back for second. So, it's spelled with 2 S's, but in a desert, you don't probably want 2 deserts,
Well, we're doing a dessert day and then a desert day afterwards.
Ooh, cool.
What I
I
just
had a
wrote.
theme I wanted to... I noticed a little thing today where the word little keeps popping up all over Olympia in Thurston County. We've got the little theater or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then there's also the Little General. That's that general store that just opened up recently. And then, that how Wind Up Here is now turning in, they closed down and they're opening up another store in its place.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's called, Captain Little or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I think people in Olympia are trying to, often they're trying to fight megalomania, and, corporate America, so they're trying to get small.
Yeah.
Not just small, but locally
I was
owned.
maybe thinking that a theme could be Little Day.
Little day. I just wrote, for dessert and desert, I wrote Sandy and Candy.
Hey, yeah, that's great.
All right.
Wow.
Well, we have now we have a good week, an extra week. That's what we needed. So we have some more themes. Are you prepared to get these themes?
I think I am. I've got as far as baking day, which is Saturday.
Yeah. We have another whole week. Are you ready?
Let me hear it.
Gambling.
Yeah.
Sunday is gambling day.
Gambling day, okay.
Gambling. And then astronomy.
Okay.
Leap years.
Leap years day.
Yeah. And
that's a good one. Talk about maybe why we have leap year and the Gregorian calendar and all that.
Yeah. And then telephones.
Gamophones?
Telephones.
Oh, telephones.
Just like,
telephone.
phones. Regular hello, phone, we're on the phone.
Yeah.
Ring, ring. And then first dessert day on the 14th there.
Dessert day?
And then
desert day.
Desert the next day.
Wow.
And then little day.
Little day. Cool.
Saturday.
That's fun. Little day. And you know what? Little day on the 16th, back in 2011, that was when we started season 4.
Wow. It's
for what it's worth.
Yeah. And now we're on season 14? Or what season is it currently? 14?
It's season 14. So that means that on the 19th, days after Little Day. That's the last day of season 14.
Oh yeah, season finale. Hey,
Coming up really.
halfway through the program.
Whoa.
The season finale, the season premiere is on the 20th.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, maybe we should go to the do something at the picnic for the premiere.
What kind of number do you want?
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. Maybe we can set up at the picnic.
That would be.
You know, we got to do something. We should maybe do something at TCTV pretty soon anyway, because, you know, they're against giving me equipment, but they do have this like really sweet analog video switcher that I really want to play with before it gets. I think they're donating it to some youth media program somewhere or something, but it's right now just sitting in. It's just sitting in Studio A right now, so we can probably use it
Oh yeah.
for a shoot screen. It's very much like the one that we have, but it has green screen and some other stuff.
Whoa. Where's it from? The machine?
Yeah, I don't know. It's from
From TCTV. All right. Hey, it's time for the dice game.
Oh, hey, great.
What kind of number do you want?
And even.
Should I take a 4?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
sweet.
kind of number though? You want an even number?
Oh, man.
Like category number? Positive number between 1 and 6. Here we go. It's rolling. Four and 6. What number did you say 6? Freddie?
Said 4.
Oh, you said 4? Oh, Carl's a 4, so you got 500 points? You got 500 points.
Yay.
You and Carl. How's the production
Thanks,
end going
Carl.
there?
Production end going very good. Scheduled everything for the 2 a.m. this month up to the 15th of August today. What else did I get? We've also got, let's see. Still having a hard time with the radio, but we got everything scheduled out, looks like, through next Tuesday on TV. So things are going pretty good, I think. YouTube uploading, updating every day. So that's the fun part. I like how it's been working with the YouTube. If we get a new episode every day, and that seems to be going pretty good.
I wonder who's listening on the radio. If you're listening on the radio, the number is 360-836-4384. Is anybody listening on the radio? We're talking about
maybe so.
We're talking about walking today.
Oh yeah, walking. Oh man, I love walking. It's great. It's something that everyone can do.
Well, most people, yeah.
Oh well, but I mean, you know, you don't have to have a car or like a vehicle.
Yeah. But legs.
Uh,
Working legs.
Working legs. You know, some people walk all the way around the world. I saw a picture of a Boy Scout from the Depression era who walked all the way from like Mexico into the U.S.
Like from the southern part of Mexico?
He wore his boots all the way down to the soles.
Wow. How far? I mean, he started like in the middle of Mexico and went to the middle of the United States or something, or?
Yeah, I wonder where he went. No, it looked like he walked to Washington D.C. Is what he did.
Wow, from Mexico. That's far walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
But back, you know, what else were you gonna do? He just would like walk and work. You know, walk from city to city, walk to a different city every day, work for his supper, and then I guess, and then walk the next day. Keep going.
That's a far walk. At least he's got boots on. How are your feet doing, Carl? I know you're having some problems from walking so much before. Are they get okay now?
Well, I don't know. My feet have a high arch, but you know,
You gotta
with
get arch
feet.
support.
feet inserts or whatnot. I got them in my shoes now. I'm trying to remember what actually, kind of foot problem that I had, but
You forgot. That's good. I used to walk all the way into the woods, like do long hikes, but I haven't gone on a long hike in a long time.
Yeah, it's fun to go on hikes. I'm actually going on a hike tomorrow. I'm going to go walk up a mountain.
How far?
It's not that big of a mountain, really, but I'm going to be walking up Mount Silver Star. It's probably a 3-mile hike, something like that.
Well, that's not too bad.
I haven't heard that name before. Where's that from?
That's down in not Eastern Washington. I'm sorry, like Vancouver. Washington, kind of in the.
Hey, we're getting a phone call on the other line. Thanks. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, talk to you later.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, you caught us on the program. We're on TV.
I know, it's so weird.
You must have ESP. We were here with Carl.
Yeah, that's great. Did you get my, oh my gosh.
What?
Anyways,
You forgot
sorry.
something.
What?
I just realized something that I'm just really mad about right now.
What happened?
Nothing. Anyways, did
What's
you
something?
get,
What'd you say? Why'd you say, oh my gosh, what happened?
because
She
I'll
probably
tell you
needs.
when I come on the program tomorrow night.
On Friday? Or Saturday?
Yeah, tomorrow night. What time are you guys doing it?
Friday?
Saturday,
Oh,
tomorrow
Saturday?
night.
9 p.m.?
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a good time for you?
Yes.
All right.
Do you know where we are?
Just text me the address.
Okay, I'll text you the address. Actually, I don't even know what it is, but I'll figure it out.
She was here on the 4th of July.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was. I totally forgot where it is. I don't know. I need the address.
All right. This is Alex. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, but I'm about to go to bed. I was just calling because I was going to leave a message saying I wanted to be on the program tomorrow. So, yeah, I did that. So I really have to get up early. So.
Well,
I'll see you guys
don't
tomorrow.
Sleep well. We'll see you tomorrow.
don't forget
Okay.
that errand or
Bye,
whatever
guys.
that you said.
Oh, yeah. What'd you say to Wash
Bye.
about?
So I have a cable box in my room, and then when the grandkids come over, my mom doesn't usually take it out, but she did take it out to put it in their room, so it's really annoying.
So you don't have TV now?
Yeah. I mean, like when they leave, I'll get it back, but it's just really annoying because they don't need to be watching TV at night anyways. So, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, living on TV is harder. What are you gonna do? And you're gonna watch other videos like Bite.
Bye.
We'll have to find out about this whole TV thing tomorrow, I guess. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Or Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday. Today's Friday,
Oh,
right? I'm confused.
today is Friday. Never mind. I'm sorry.
What?
Your
Today's
call has been
Friday.
forwarded to an
So-
automatic voice message system.
Oh, Mr. Goofy is calling.
360
La 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 la.
35 is not
La 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 la
available.
la la.
Friday.
We're actually able to leave you a message now. That's cool, Mr.
Are you
Ginsu.
there, Mr. Ginsu? Are you alive? Did you get where you were going?
Out of Dodge.
Are you getting out of the Dodge? Where are you? What does that mean? He's I picture Mr. Ginsu walking the earth,
Oh, he can't do that with his
Oh yeah, he's all messed up.
back
Never mind.
pain.
Why am I saying that? It's a little mean. Some people, like Freddie's like, everybody can walk, but some people are disabled. Like Mr. Ginsu's got a bad back, he can't walk anywhere. How far do you walk a day, Carl? You still walking like really far?
Yeah.
10 miles?
Well, like on the second Tuesday of the month, I've been known to walk from my place of
You've been known for it?
walking from
Who knows about it? You tell people?
of people that I carpool with up to SeaTac. Oh, commercial break.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Don't eat there unless you want to.
Dance Oli Dance. Dance Oli Dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Planetary Limited. Private Memories of the Skrill Meadow album. 114. Featuring the song Just Because. Private Memories. Double back. Private Memories of Skrill Meadow. Available at these fine retailers.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Yeah. Whoa, everybody. It's a commercial.
And we're talking about cephalopods.
Cephalopedia.
So what are they?
Cephalopedia.
We still don't know.
We just don't
and
know. We will find out at the end of the program, but
maybe.
maybe not.
Who knows? Tune in and find out at
Dr. John
11:30
Webster.
p.m. and 2 a.m.
Hey, John Webster, shout out.
on Channel 22.
I don't know.
So yeah, about that. Maybe I've talked about this before, maybe I haven't, but I'll talk about it now. There's Jennifer and I used to go up to SAIL, which is an acronym for Self Advocates in Leadership. It's kind of like a group conference. We meet at the Red Lion Hotel there at SeaTac. You got various people with disabilities, people that are wheelchair bound and whatnot. I was not able to actually get up there because I was watching Tara at the time, and that's okay. I can totally reorganize my schedule for beings that need my assistance more than to be locked up for 9 or 12 hours at my apartment. But to get to SAIL in SeaTac, I need to say, okay, I'm going to leave my car at my place, and I'll just walk from the grocery outlet neighborhood to over there in Lacey, which is the neighborhood of the U-Haul there between Olympia and Lacey, on that border there on Martin Way, I believe. And there's like a little office called the Arc of Washington, and they are in some sort of partnership with the Value Villages within, Washington State. I'm not sure how that partnership works, but anyway, I am a part of this organization called SAIL, and people with disabilities lobby the state capitol for more rights.
More, not have enough rights.
Well, more funding or whatever, food stamps for people with low income.
No, how about food stamps for people with high income?
Well, people with food stamps for high income, they probably should not qualify because they have high income and they can probably buy, the freshest produce and the most expensive milk and the most expensive chocolate and whatnot. People with that are on food stamps, particularly people with disabilities that are on food stamps, they're
Don't they get enough food stamps now? They need more.
Well, no, like I'm not. I only know what I get in terms of food stamps,
Oh, you're on the food stamps, like getting the government program, government cheese.
Yeah, $60 or $70 is not enough money, to kind of last me. I need to kind of balance my spending and to
buy Mountain Dew with it?
Well, I do, but the Mountain Dew is not as good as fresh organic produce.
Yeah, but you spend $30. I mean, if you get $60, if you just told me you get $60 a month,
yeah,
you're spending that half on Mountain Dew.
I know, but
you're getting free Mountain Dew from the government, huh?
Well, yeah, but in terms of produce or whatnot, if people want to have a balanced diet,
They're going to be drinking Mountain Dew. If you spend that $60 on other stuff and drink water instead of that, I'm not like I'm telling you it's unhealthy, but
well, right. But anyway,
I think $60, you could live off of $60 a month for food. It wouldn't be too comfortable, but it would.
Yeah.
I don't think you really need anymore, and if you're going to government's going to be giving you money, then you can just get what you need and not anymore.
Well, I'm not sure.
$60 will keep you alive.
It could, but
it will.
Well, okay, but at what cost?
By eating like rice and spinach. If you eat like only rice and spinach, I think you could live.
Right, but people generally need to have a more balanced diet of square meals rather than to eat
not if they
rice and spinach all the time.
No, I think if you eat only rice and spinach, maybe a balanced diet would be nice. But if you're getting free money from the government, then maybe that's what some things you.
Well, that's the point. A large corporation like GE doesn't. Not only does it not pay taxes, but it's being given money from the government.
Yeah, but they contribute to the society about giving everybody jobs.
Yeah,
I'm sure they end up paying a lot of taxes in some way. They probably don't pay as much taxes as some people would like, but they pay a lot of taxes, I'm sure.
In terms of, bombs and missiles and whatnot, which...
What about bombs and missiles and stuff? Are you just saying bombs and missiles whenever you're talking about something you don't like?
Well, no, the GE, that's what they provide to, the United States. There's no long-term... There's no long-term investment in bombs and missiles like there is in
refrigerators and calculators.
Well, but schools or bridges or trying to
so you're saying you think that people should get more food stamps because GE makes missiles?
Well, yeah, basically.
I don't see the connection.
It's really pretty simple.
GE is bad. Give me more money.
Well, it's not just GE. It's the whole culture of big multinational corporations getting more than their fair share of money from the government. Well, not just me, but people that are struggling. There's more people that are struggling, that are eating just rice and spinach, and I don't think that that's really fair.
Well, the people who are struggling are contributing less to society than GE is, even
well,
if you're struggling.
No, that's absolutely debatable. If you got, 10. If you got 10,000 people, 10,000 people can contribute more to society than one corporation alone.
But they're not, though, because they're struggling anyway.
Well,
if you're already struggling, what are you doing? Because they're big corporations, they're already big, and the small people, they're not contributing that much, I think, because they're getting more. If they're getting all these food stamps, and they're probably not contributing. And I think GE, they wouldn't get all these tax breaks if they weren't doing something.
This is the kind of advocacy that is really important when I go up to CTAC, and we try to. We all try to find ourselves like better jobs, better lives, better sustainability, and so yeah, It's just what I do. Walking to the U-Haul neighborhood on between Olympia and Lacey, in order to find myself to go to SeaTac. For this kind of advocacy. It's time for the next dice game.
Here we go. Carl's in the lead with 500 points. I have no points. I think, yeah, no points. So here we go. It's gonna. Carl and Freddie. This is it. 3, 2, 2, 5. I lost. You guys won with 500 points. I have a 5. Way to go. Big winner. Carl's a big winner today.
And Freddie, can't forget Freddie.
You gonna share? You gonna share with him or battle or what?
Yeah, sure, I'll share with him.
Oh, good.
Because we're not in the good logistical dynamic right now to kind of figure out does Freddie want a high number? Should I take a high number?
Yeah, it'll be hard to battle.
I mean, I could say high, but does Freddie want a low number?
Who knows? It's
1 through 3.
It's logistically difficult, so I agree with you. I think it's a better idea to share.
But I'm usually the kind of person that would like to share anyway.
Maybe sometimes not. Usually, there are instances.
Well, there might be occasions, like if I'm on here on the program with Bird. I don't know. He's just might.
Yeah, you're fighting with Bird. I want to hear about that.
He just kind of
What's
just
your problem with Bird? I thought Bird was one of your good friends.
No, well, yeah,
Like more
but
than me off the
if you
program.
get in my business, it's like if you.
He's getting in your business?
Well, he asks me like 15.
Hello? McDonald's? He asked you what?
He asked me like 15 different adjectives or whatnot. Like he has this stream of questioning, and it's like, okay, so which question do you want me to respond to once you allow me to respond to your question? It's just like,
Too many questions.
How are you doing?
Chill out,
How's the
Bird.
program? It's like,
I agree.
then he's asking me about my family and whatnot.
No, mind your business, Bird, and chill out. Yeah, Bird's getting too far into things. You gotta chill out, Bird. Take a chill pill, okay?
I can only respond to one question at one time. I'm sorry.
How's your family? How's the program? How you doing? How's it? Yeah, you ask more questions before you get. You see him at that Fridays, though, right?
I took I was up today. I was up at around 7.
Oh, today, yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning. I had to kind of prepare for a little bit of a picnic with CRC folk, and we went to Priest Point Park, and
What's CRC?
Capital Recovery Center.
Oh, okay.
We went to Priest Point Park. I went back to CRC again after driving one section of people. I drove one more person because they couldn't fit in my car, and in order to bring everyone to Priest Point Park. It's just been a full day, so when 4:30, 5 o'clock rolled around, it was like, I can't do this. I need to take a 3-hour nap, so that's what I did. I went back home and took a 3-hour nap because I was up, like at 7 o'clock in the morning trying to get all the logistics, clean out my car and whatnot.
Early.
I could have done it beforehand, but I would have need to be at Capital Recovery Center by 9 o'clock because there's a homeless advocacy, that
I don't know.
well, there was a meeting that I attended, and
advocating for the homeless.
Not just homeless, but having
Homeless people.
proper or appropriate housing.
They're people.
Yeah.
And they have no homes.
Yeah.
They're homeless.
Well, in some degree, they would be homeless.
Why do you let them live with you if you're so concerned about them? Put them on your floor.
Well,
then they would have a home.
Well, I'm only one person, and the homeless.
I thought you were 3 people.
No.
You only one?
Well,
I'm 5 people.
I control 2 different Facebook profiles, but I'm not 2 people. I'm only one person, and my space is limited for art projects and whatnot. Yeah.
So your art projects are more important than the lives of the homeless?
Yeah. Once you can hang stuff on walls and whatnot, you can't hang people on walls.
No.
Somewhat unfortunate. I wish I could hang people on walls.
You want to hang people on walls? That seems freaky. Like you want to have the homeless. You want to hang the homeless on walls, and then they could live on the walls. They would have a home then.
Well, have to have a space for everything.
Have you been to Camp Coyote? I want to go
I
check that
have
out
not.
Still. I want to go look at it.
Yeah, some people they're not willing to be housed there at all because the drugs or whatever alcohol dependency that some people have is too triggering for some people, which is like.
You think lots of people at Camp Coyote are alcoholics? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. Some people just have this dependency on drugs, and to me that's like an awakening. You know, that would not play a role for me in whether or not to dismiss, me living there, but other people would not want to be there because of the community of dependence. It's somewhat sad that people have this drug or alcohol dependence, and it forces other people to say, no, I can't live there at all because you guys are living there. I'm not sure how the whole world peace is supposed to happen if people can't live together, but you got this whole Middle East conflict going on as well, so
I don't know, you're jumping topics or something. I'm not following what's
well,
going on now.
Basically what I'm saying is people should live together if we're all supposed to live together.
The homeless. What are you doing for homeless advocacy when you get into your meetings anyway? What do you got? What do the people at these meetings? What are they doing for the homeless? Oh, hey, look at that. Maybe we'll talk about that later. We should make a homeless a topic in the future. But we made it through another episode without losing confidence or dying. Thanks,
it's true.
Thanks, Freddie. Thanks, just Freddie, I guess, right?
And Alex.
Oh, Alex. Thanks, Alex. Thank you, Carl. Thanks for being here today.
You're welcome.
And tune in tomorrow for Cephalopods and Alex.
Yeah, whatever that will be. Maybe she knows.
I tried to call something else. Didn't get through today. Maybe
she knows. That's why she requested to be here tomorrow.
Walking and biking. Carl thinks biking is bad for the environment. Worse than you think biking is worse than driving because you drive but you don't bike?
Well, if you have a dependence on oil, that dependence on oil should just be stopped.
But bikes are not connected to that. Episode number and date and day of the week. Yeah.
Tires.
Mountain Dew is I think plastic. Mountain Dew is plastic. Wow.
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m.
If you're gonna kill, you gotta go all out.
Yeah.
Rubber shoes.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Rubber phones, plastic phones.
360-836-4384. Call me the message if you like.
No plastic. Crew. You guys want to be on the crew? Petroleum. Plastic petroleum. UFO FBI. TCTV. David.com. Sarah Feeling. Jordy. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
And viewers.
and listeners.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
Woof woof. Bye.
Bye.